What is going on, guys? This is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and today we are taking a look at VR racing, Virtua racing for Nintendo Switch here, developed by M2. Now, very familiar with M2. They are actually the creators or the developers behind the Sega Ages games that are being released on Switch and so forth, on everything else, on other platforms as well too. Kind of bringing that nostalgia back and recreating these great Sega games. They are also in charge and working, developing, helping out Sega with the Sega Genesis Classic or the Sega Genesis Mini as well too, that is set to come out in September. So a lot of things that M2 is doing. Now this game takes me back. I'm a huge fan of racing games, and I used to play this all the time on Sega Genesis and 32X as well too. So I'll get back to that in a second here. Let's go over some of the menu options here. So of course we have single player or single play. We have an online match where you can join a room, you can create a room as well too, or you can go ahead and just do a random online match as well. Single play, like I say, basically you're playing with 3 tracks. One car, you only get to choose one car, and you get a race on 3 different tracks. Now offline match, this is going to be like your versus mode. The cool thing about this is you can do 8 screens, 8 split screens at the same time on here. So that's actually pretty neat. Never seen that before done. So it's actually kind of neat here. So I can have 8 players. I can have 8 Joy-Cons going and have them all on the same screen here. It'd be kind of hard to do, but it can happen. Of course, this is your ranking here. Online and offline ranking. So you can get put on the online ranking here once you finish a race, or once you do an online race as well too. Of course, this is your play replay. You can save your races after you're done as well too. Up to 10 different races you can save. Of course, we have a manual and credits. So let's go ahead. Let's do a single play match here. Now this whole helper thing, on and off. Basically, it means that if it's on, it's going to basically turn it off where you can get hit by other cars and everything as well too. So you don't get destroyed by other cars. If it's on, you do. But the only thing is, if you turn it off and such as well, you don't get put on the online ranking. You can get put on the ranking, based on your system and everything, based on your own ranking offline, but you will not get put on the online ranking leaderboard. So we'll go ahead and jump into it. So this game already just brings me back, like I said. Let's see here. How do I get back in there? There we go. Go back. Must have did something wrong. Alright, let's just do a regular single play match. We'll leave the helper off. Like I said, you get to play on 3 different tracks. There's like a beginner, medium, and expert. And you get 1 car, of course, here. So we'll do a beginner, and we'll do the big forest here. Yeah, so it's just different one. So we'll do big forest. We'll make it easy here. Just go ahead and start off with a basic map here. Of course, you can set manual or automatic as well too. So I'll go ahead and choose manual or automatic here. So as you can see already, graphically the game looks fantastic compared to what it used to look like back in the day. Of course, the Model 1 arcade cabinet itself did a very good job of displaying the game. We used to play that back in the day all the time here. A little bit of insight about the game. The controlling is kind of... it's not bad. It's a little touchy. I would definitely say try using the D-pad versus the analog. Oh, wow. I'm getting my butt kicked here. So let's go ahead and let's go back. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can take control. So what I was saying here is that this game was actually originally released, like I said, in the arcades. It did get a Sega Genesis port, a Megadrive port as well too. Wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst either. Then they actually recreated it, basically ported it over to the 32X, the Sega 32X. Now, that one there was actually one of my favorites. I really enjoyed that game. I believe it had a couple more tracks. I could be wrong, but I know for sure it had different cars that you could pick, opposed to, the arcade version here and the Genesis version. The game actually had I believe a Sega Saturn release, which I never played. It had a PlayStation 2 release, which I never played either. And then, of course, now we are seeing it here on Nintendo Switch. The game has been out on the Japanese eShop for quite some time now, but it is recently released here in the North America as of the 27th here of June, so yesterday. So, again, a great game here, a great racer. If you like games like Daytona USA, you're really going to dig this game a lot. As you can see, there's lots of different traits of Daytona that they used in Daytona USA as well too. From the music, which sounds fantastic here, M2 did a great job with the music. To basically the way the kind of the track looks, the way the style is the fonts, a little bit of everything, the layout, it all looks very similar to what I played a lot on Daytona USA. Now, like I said, I played this game quite a bit on the 32X. I had it for the Genesis. Actually, I think I still do have it somewhere. I do. I still have a Genesis version, just in the cartridge itself. I don't have a complete box, but it's something else on the Genesis. Like I said, it's not horrible, but for its time, it was actually a very good racer. So, again, here the whole object of single play, of course, is to basically, keep going through these checkpoints to get more time extended, so you can actually make it through the whole race, which I always had a hard time in the arcades. I wasn't the very best at these games here, so for me, a lot of times I didn't make it. I didn't complete the whole race because I wouldn't get that extended time. So, but as you can see, M2 did a great job of recreating this game for everybody. They basically took it, kind of remastered it, made it look a lot smoother, a lot definitely a lot more updated and modern compared to how it used to be. Back in the day and such as well too, but still though it plays exactly how I remember it playing. It looks for the most part how I remember how it looked. Again though, like I said though, there's some differences between the arcade, the Genesis, and the 32X, but man, M2 really did a great job here. So the music though, I really always dug the music, but this and Daytona USA, I always really enjoyed the music. So looks like I'm going to run out of time. I am going to run out of time. 2, 1, and I did. Okay, so I did not finish. I finished in 4th place. I didn't finish the whole race, so it's a game over for me. I don't get to go on the leaderboard, so that sucks. I don't get to go on my ranked board or nothing like that. So let's go ahead and let's try doing... I want to go ahead and try... Oh, wrong one here. I want to go ahead and I want to try an online match, I think. I want to see how online works on this bad boy. I'll try the split screen, offline matches later on, but I do want to see how online works here. So let's try that. Let's just do a random online match. I don't want to join a room. Obviously, I don't want to create a room. I was gonna do a random match, see how fast it goes. Oh wow, wow, that was really quick. So we're facing off against Crunt here. So actually, that really went quick compared to a lot of other games. So. Waiting for your entry, so what I gotta do? I gotta pick a map here, or I gotta pick a track I want to race on. I got 12 seconds. How do I do it? Come on. There we go. Let's go to medium. Let's go to Bay Bridge, I think. Let's do that. Go back. Here we go. Yes, I'm a sissy. I'm gonna stay on automatic as well too. So I picked medium. That's when I got picked. So my map, I keep going on map. My track got picked. So let's go ahead and let's race. So he's red. I'm blue. All these other cars are default cars, and it looks like, yeah, they're all default cars, so they're just kind of cars that kind of get in the way and everything as well too. They're not actually being positioned or anything. It's just me and him. So it's kind of neat. Down the left-hand corner there, as you can see, I can see what he's doing. So as you can tell, he's the red car, and I can see where he's at on the map as well too. That's actually pretty cool. Or on the track. Ah, God, he's probably gonna beat me. He's ahead of me now, so... Oh, come on. Man, those corners, man. I'm using the D-pad now. I would definitely recommend using the D-pad versus using the analog stick, because the analog is very touchy. The D-pad gives you a little more leeway. Definitely interested to see how this game plays on handheld mode as well, too. And I will do that, and I'll leave a comment down below, an updated comment that I'll pin for you guys, let you know how it handles on... Oh, no. How it handles on... handheld mode as well too, because right now I'm playing on the of course the dock mode, so I'm getting that 720, and I believe it's 60 frames per second. I want to say it's holding up pretty dang good. So yeah, I was playing Bloodstained earlier before I was playing this, and great game, a lot of fun. It's playable, but it needs a lot of work. And I just, the reason why I bring that up is because I was talking about frames and such as well too, and it's different. It's surprising that they couldn't get that thing, on par. I don't know if it's just lazy development or lazy porting, or it just happens. But they claim they're gonna fix it, so I hope they do. But this game, on the other hand, for $7.99 in the Nintendo eShop right now, as of June 27th, it plays wonderfully, and I would definitely recommend picking it up if you are a fan of pole position, of this game here, of the original VR racing. Daytona USA, I'd recommend picking it up then, because you're really going to love it, and it looks fantastic here on Switch, and it plays great. So, alright, so let's see if we can beat this guy here. So far he's ahead of me. It's been a really close race, actually, back and forth. So let's just hope we can actually finish the race. If not, then may the best car win. May the best man win here. So let's see if we can... now he's ahead of me quite a bit here. Some of those corners, man. Some of those corners. It's going to take me a little while to get used to this on medium. On medium here. I got to play beginner some more here. Just like Daytona USA. I gotta play that, try to get used to it. So, you know, make sure you guys let me know down below what you guys think of the game. Did you guys play this back in the day? Did you guys, you know, get into these types of games, these racing games as well too? Do you already own this? Did you pick it up on Japanese eShop? You know, let me know what you guys think of this game so far here. Come on. All right, we're back on him. All right, we're back in the lead. Back in the lead here. Let's see if we can stay on him. Oh my God, he's back ahead of me. We are literally like nose to nose here. Oh, come on. Freaking wall took me out. Alright, he's quite a bit of... the time's going to run out, of course. So he wins. I'm second place. Oh, well, it happened. So there's online mode. Pretty quick, pretty smooth. No issues at all. Enjoyed it so far. So once again, guys, this is VR Racing, Virtua Racing. An homage back to the original game here from M2, part of the Sega Ages collection. Available right now in the Nintendo eShop for only $7.99, released as of June the 27th. Let me know down below what you guys think here. Once again, you can pick it up. Gonna hold off on it, but make sure you leave me a comment regardless here. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel here, do all that fun stuff, guys. And once again, this is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming saying happy gaming.